Hello and welcome everyone to this Horizon League massive matchup here on June 6th. And we're going to be starting here on Ling John Tower here. And this is a map right here that's normally pretty good for Far Mercy type deal. A lot of teams like to run dive compositions with like a Winston Diva type deal here, but also you gotta keep in mind of the 3-3 meta, usually consisting of a composition like Brig, Lucio, Zen, with 3 healers and also 3 tanks like a Ryan or Winston could be usually get to play on this map. Diva and Zarya, a team with a lot of healing, a lot of HP, hard to kill. And it looks like that is what the red team's looking to run here. While on the side of the blue team, looks like they're going to try for a DPS heavy comp. Looks like they're trying to run 3 DPS along with that Wrecking Ball and 2 healers, probably the Mercy pairing up with the Pharah. Now, what this team comp has a lot of advantage in is going to attack from a lot of angles against a 3-3 type comp. With that being said, we'll see if they can execute that as both teams are coming out. Widow trying to look for an angle, Far trying to look for an angle as the red team going on the backside of that point over there in that little room. Far could have a heyday in there. They're going to try to build ult as fast as they can. Diva does get hacked. Blue team looking low as Sombra goes down quick. Sombra needs to be there to charge that EMP, one of the most powerful ults in the game. And red team will also pick up that Lucio. Blue team will res the Sombra, but Mercy and cost of Mercy's life, and red team's gonna get this point pretty easily. And you gotta wonder if there's some communication issues there for the blue team, as it didn't look like everyone was all in. It was kind of hard to see what really happened there, but nevertheless, blue team's gonna try to retake this point, see if they can do a little better than last time. As ults are overall pretty even, as Wrecking Ball almost has his ult, spinning to winning around the point. He's going to drop it right in the whole team comp. He's going to die though, but he's going to take 2 with him. And Farah's going to ult as well. Defense Matrix won't be there quick enough, as 2 people get killed. Another victim of the mines, and blue team taking this map with 2 ults, or taking the point with 2 ults, excuse me. And it looks like Diva's going to get a little staggered. Bye-bye, Diva. You'll be back in about 10 seconds. Alright, blue side does have that EMP. Oh! So now they swapped off the Zarya on the Goats composition. They went with Winston as well to counter this Pharah, but they dropped the beat, but there's no one really there. It might cost them as Pharah picks off 2. Red team is able to pick off blue team's Lucio. Now they're trading kills back and forth. The red team might be able to take this though. Diva demeched. Oh, Wrecking Ball, they're gonna have to try to answer him to take this point back, as Widow and Baby Diva are the only 2 that are there to really answer. Oh, she will remech though. They're sticking in this fight, but they don't have control of the point. They're not going in as a full 6v6. Widow gets a kill on this side, but it doesn't matter. It'll get res anyway, and red team might be able to turn this right back around. Diva Bomb coming in. Wrecking Balls and Vines coming in as well, as Baby Diva won't be able to remech, and she'll be down. Far ulting gets the Lucio, that's huge. But Widow will take off her head. Wrecking Ball's going to get a kill. Probably going to kill the Mercy. Yes, they will. And there it is. And, yeah, Widow, there's no ground there. You might want to watch out. This could be an opening for red team. Now, they fought. It was a long fight for them. They never came back as a full 6v6, and they lost a lot of point percentage because of that. Oh, Wrecking Ball, get back up there, buddy. Get it. No. Oh, he'll die. On Lucio will die for the blue team trying to get a little boop. So 2 punishments of aggressiveness. And red team might just take the point easily like that. No one's going to be there to contest. Blue team does get the point to 99 though. That's very important, because that means they only need to win 1 more fight. As now, the orange, Sombra, is also learning that there is no floor right there. So you gotta watch out for that. Overwatch forgets about floors a lot of places. Alright. Now the red team's Widow so far has been overall dominating blue team's Widow. Um, Dark Moon, and he's got to turn that around. He can't get dominated all game and stick on this Widow. He's just losing any advantage he gets from that Widow. Now it looks like red team is committed to this dive competition. Now they realize goats isn't going to work against this, and red team's on the point trying to force them off, and right now blue team is almost running into the same problem red team is, where they're on this point, they're fighting, but they're not really getting a lot of progress. Like, they're losing a lot of progress because they're trying to fight a man down, and they'll lose the point because of it. So both teams kind of struggling to come back as a full 6v6 type fight, and that costs both teams, but ultimately costs the blue team more. So now they're gonna have to try to come back on this map, which this map you can kind of run that boot composition, the Pharah, the Wrecking Ball, the Lucio, kind of a cheeky composition, or you can run the goats. Reinhardt works here, Winston can work here, as it looks like red team is going to keep with that pharmacy. They're going to have a McCree. They're going to go dive tanks with Winston and Diva, and the Ana there to support them, as red team is going to go full goats. Or, excuse me, blue team's going to go full goats. Alright, and blue team's going to automatically go to the point. That's pretty huge, because this is a hard point to push in, especially if you're a dive composition like this. You want them to be split off to dive them, and if they're all on the point, they're not going to be split off. So red team's got to try to figure out a way to push in, and Winston's going to go down immediately, and Diva's going to go off. Reinhardt's going to go off, and they're going to get the point, even though Winston was rezzed. With the composition red team's running, you want to be able to catch them in transaction. You want to be able to dive on them when they're split up. You can't stand at a choke and try to poke at the tanks. You're never going to win like that against this team comp. So red team's got to try to figure something out. If they can force them back right now, nope, they're going to go straight back to point already. They know better than that. Farah's having some nice poke damage. She has ult, but Lucio's going to be able to get his ult now. Something to watch for how both is used. And also Diva's defense matrix, got to be careful of that. Just use some there. High Noon for the side of the red team. He's going to pop it right now. Shield coming up. Not going to be breaks the shield though. That's huge. There's nothing blocking that farm. Oh, she got stunned. Possibly by the Brig ult. Now Brig's going to pop rally. Mercy's going to use her own ult. Hammer down coming out. Gets the Ana. Charges the Diva. Counter shattered. Doesn't look like gets anyone. Plus gets grabbed. But Tran's coming out for the side of the blue team. Trying to clean these up. Bomb coming out. Finds the Reinhardt. Blue team able to clean this up, looks like. Diva gets slept, but might not be enough. What? Red team actually turning this around though. Blue team had the advantage, used the ults, but it's a back and forth. Just madness going right now on the point, but Diva will get demeched. Reinhardt will die to a fire in his face. Another High Noon coming out. They have to contest the point soon. Grabs him off point. Will this be enough? Ryan goes down. Both get stunned, but they can't get back. They can't get back. No one can touch the point because the break kills the McCree. The Mercy reses the Diva. Then when the Diva gets res, she instantly goes for the remech, so no one can get on point, and that gives them the overall win. Now this is another great map for a Ghost Kite competition. You see both teams right now have the Mei. Not sure if they'll stick on it, but Mei can be very brutal on here. If you win the first team fight and the little choke by their spawn, if you wall them off, that's a hard way to push. Even if you're tight packed together, she can still wall them off, and it can be brutal, especially without ults. So it looks like both teams are going to go with the Mei. So this whole game can be decided on this very first fight. Which that's the very tricky thing about King of the Hill type control point maps. Both team uses wall. Just try to get some poke damage. Blue team getting a bit more brutal. Gets stunned. He's frozen. And blue team's following it up. And now they just need to focus targets. And it looks like they will. Gets the Meg. Gets the Zen. Brig isn't made for this world once there's a wall right behind you. Ain't much you can do there as a full Reinhardt swinging at you. And they're going to be able to capture the point. Now this little corridor is what I'm talking about. You can see the Mei on the right side trying to set up a wall. The enemy Mei walls. Mei does get charged, but the rest of the team's walled off. Ryan has no support. And now it's an even 5v5 now. As they're looking, and huge Earth Shadow gets the Brig, and that ult right there should be enough. So blue team's able to win that fight using only one ult. Now they will have a grab coming up, but if they use it quick enough, there's no support ults on the enemy side on the red team. Rally comes out, giving them some extra armor, some extra AP before this fight. Ryan might be in trouble, but the red team's not be able to push. As a matter of fact, they lose a person. Earth Shadow comes out, catches the Zarya out of position, but they won't be able to follow up. Trans comes out, and there's the grab. There's just use Trans, so you can't ult. Even though their whole team's yelling C9 right now, gotta get this Lucio. He looks like he'll face plant the wall. Oh, Mei, ooh, looking dangerous for the blue team. Half of them went to the point, half of them stayed, and Brig will go down for the side of the blue. Charge finds no one. Ryan gets frozen though. Blue team uses trance. Grab coming out. Oh, may have been a little too preemptively grabbed. She might grab too early. The Zen is still already, he's using his trance, and he's not even close to finish with it, and there may just ult, and you have no one there to really back up and combo with you. And now with past 95%, red team only has one more fight to get this back, with only a Mei ult and possibly Earth Shatter. Reinhardt's got to try to make a hero charge, won't even make it to the point. Mei ult just to leave the Reinhardt behind to get to the point. Now both teams looking for picks. Mei gets the Lucio, but Zenyatta falls on the side of the blue team. Oh, two support ults, Rally and Lucio, just to stay on this point long enough to pick up these kills. But it looks like they'll get the Zenyatta. But Earth Shatter coming in, getting two. They get the Brig. That's a lot of healing, a lot of AoE healing gone. Mei's just trying to stall as low as she can. Reinhardt's back. He's going to try to contest. It looks like red team's got the kills. So, a bit of a misplay you have to think with the blue team. They use Brig ult, which is gaining them armor, but then the Lucio ult's right on top of it. Well, if they would have spread that out, they could have stalled that longer and got a full 6 squad back and still have controlled the point. But with that said, blue team does have that 99%, so one fight away for winning. And they have a grab coming up, and they have Mei ult. On the side of the red team, they only have trans, so he's going to have to decide when to trans for what ult. Unless Lucio can make a hero play. So Zen trans there, so watch the Zarya on the side of the blue team looking for this grab. She's going to be looking for it. This could be huge. Oh, gets 4 on the Mei wall. They couldn't see it coming. Hammered down the combo with it for blue side, so they're stunned and can't do anything. And that's going to be it. That's Rally coming out, but doesn't really mean much as blue team takes that map and takes the win. So really what I feel like it ultimately came down to was teams being able to call out better communication ultimately, as there's plenty of fights where it was like a 4v4 on the point, and teams would just they would not be targeting the same person, I guess, in lack of better terms, They would all be going after different people, and the team that could communicate which person to target first ultimately won. Alright, thank you guys for watching this game. Appreciate all of you. See you guys next time.